All right, hello, welcome back to the Binge Boys podcast. This week we're here to continue our review of Great Pretender with the second season. Only 9 episodes this time, but they were some episodes for sure. But before we get into our review, we must introduce ourselves. And with you this week, my name is Enrique.
What up? It's Eli back again.
And your boy Tristan is kicking strong as ever.
Guys, we watched Great Pretender Season 2. Not The Great Pretender, just GP.
Yeah, because, we don't know how to spell.
No.
We don't know grammar,
We don't know how to read.
Yeah, I don't.
We were pretty big fans of the first season, and
Yes.
so they continued it off with the second one. So I would like to ask, thoughts?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was very good, yes. I think, I don't know. Personally, I still like the first season better.
I felt as though this season hurt the other season.
You think?
How do you mean?
Okay. So I'm gonna get crazy. If you want to get, if you don't like spoilers, whatever, get out of here. But you're probably here to hear us talk about everything. The revelation that was had this season retroactively fucked up a lot of the show for me.
No, you are right about that. To be honest, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Everything was a setup.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, don't do that. Because you basically just took away Makoto's entire character motivation.
Yes.
Right.
And
Okay,
I was
that's
like,
fair.
oh my god, they really did it. Which was fine, but you deadass just took away Makoto's whole thing.
Okay.
And I feel like they shoehorned in Laurent's backstory.
I feel like
we're doing one thing, out of nowhere it cuts to flashback. We get like 2 episodes of flashback, and then it cuts, and then we're back, and then it finishes, and then the last scene of this season, I went, wow, so now nothing mattered.
Yeah, pretty much.
This case invalidated the other 3 cases. The last part of this invalidated this case.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there's really no point for them to be there at that. I don't know, in that instance.
The last
That's
couple
my issue
minutes,
with it.
the last minute or two confused me a small amount.
It
Yeah, I
confused
don't know.
everyone.
I feel like what hurt this season for me the most is I felt like maybe it was just me. I felt like it needed more in those first couple of episodes to get me invested. So by the time they actually ended up doing the whole like, oh, everything was a setup, like I was more uninterested this time.
Really?
And it could have been because this was a 9-episode arc and not like a 3 or 4 that we've been getting, or 5, whatever those other ones were. So yeah, for me personally, like those first few episodes, I was like, I'm not really as invested right now. Like maybe it was just the heist that was going on. Maybe it was just I don't know. It wasn't until we started getting some Laurent backstory that I was like, okay, and like I actually want to know about his backstory. And then we were right back to the stuff that I was like kind of in particular about.
See, for me, I was in from the get-go. The whole child trafficking thing, I was like, fuck these dudes. I'm in. Let's do this.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. I was definitely fuck these dudes train.
Then we went Makoto's dad, and I said, no. No, don't do this right now. And I was like, fuck, they're about to... I feel like so far, the show has been ridiculous, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they haven't done an ass pull, at least yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Everything made sense. Makoto's dad was the biggest fucking ass pull
Yes.
ever.
I think so, yes.
Him showing up out of the blue, no setup at all, stupid.
I mean, I guess I just didn't really understand, but I don't know. Even the scenes that like he was, coming back to just see his mom and not him, I was just like, dude, like why? Like I don't know. I didn't really see the point in what they were going for.
I thought that it made sense the way they did that, because like how are you supposed to set that up? Like they had it so like I like the way they did it, because the whole time it was just fuck his dad, he's a terrible person, and then he pops back up and he's working for bad guys still, and you're like, man, we don't like this dude, just for them to do all that.
Here's what they could have done. They could have made his dad a good character. You leave this season, did you like him?
No.
Did you give a shit, or was he just there?
He was there.
He was just kind of there. You're right about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care because there's no reason for me to care. I didn't feel like, oh my god, Makoto and his dad's relationship. I didn't give a shit.
No.
They didn't do a good job introducing the dad and making him an interesting character because they couldn't. Because they had to do the whole... This season felt like twist for the sake of twist.
No, I agree with you there.
Because the dad was like, I'm evil, I'm not evil. But I am evil, but I'm not evil.
That's a good way to describe it, yes.
I was like, bro, come on now. At this point, I don't give a shit. And then I also didn't give a shit about Laurent's backstory.
See, I didn't
in the nicest way possible. That I liked seeing what brought Laurent to the table, and I liked his childhood. What I didn't care for was that relationship. They did not do a good job getting me interested at all.
I just
feel Laurent's pain.
That part is fair. I agree with that.
I didn't mind the relationship. I just felt like it was a shitty dynamic between the two, and that's what made me not care about it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care about what's her face? Dorothy. Thank you. Yeah, I never. Cynthia again. Not Cynthia. No, I do care about Cynthia, but Dorothy, no. I don't care about Cynthia. All right, bro. All right, I'm definitely gonna act like that wasn't a lob off the glass or anything. Like I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so I didn't care for Dorothy. I felt like she was just kind of whatever. She was kind of ridiculously stupid in some parts. Like she just didn't really. I don't know. For being the leader of, their whole crew, like, she made some pretty dumb decisions. But that's just me. I did very much enjoy the whole, this is how Laurent got here. This is how he recruited Abby, Cynthia, Makoto, So I did enjoy that part of the backstory. But you're right. I don't know about the relationship aspect.
You know what? I've been talking a lot of shit. You want to know something that was cool this fucking season?
I do want to know what
and actually marked out for was the first episode.
Okay.
They were like, we need some help. I know a guy. And I was like, oh my God, are they bringing him back? That'd be so fucking cool. And then Clark comes out of the pain. I started marking out. I was like, let's go. He's a good guy now.
Oh, no, that part was cool, dude.
I marked the fuck out. I don't know why. Clark was not really like super cool. I did like his face turn at the end when he raced Lewis or whatever.
Yeah.
And so just seeing him back, I was like, oh, that's fucking dope. And he's a good guy now. And he's in on it.
Yeah. I never really disliked him, so.
But now the pendulum has to swing back. And let me tell you something I fucking hated with people returning. Why did they bring back all the villains just for them to have face turns?
Oh, yeah.
Did we not establish that all of these guys are dickheads previously?
Yeah, exactly. That was the reason you guys put them behind bars. Like,
did we not establish that the first guy got girls drugged up and would fuck them just for fun?
Yeah. No, exactly.
Did we not establish that the other dude was willing to kill people if they disobeyed his flight plans?
Yeah.
Did we not agree that the third guy was stealing millions of dollars from his mistress?
And just was
and Cynthia hates him.
Yeah, just overall dickhead.
And Cynthia hates him. And they were like, he faced now. I'm like, oh my God. Again, part of invalidating the first 3 cases was that as well. And I was like, damn, bro. Just let sleeping dogs lie. They're fine. They didn't need to be here. You brought Clark back. That's a W. Now you got some L's.
Yeah, that's a reason I'm glad here that we rate seasons as they go and as individuals, because like you said, I don't think the first season is as good watching this, which sucks to say because I really enjoyed that first season, and I mean that's what I'm gonna remember about this probably before they release a season 3.
They have a chance.
They will. They will.
I mean they have a chance to redeem season 3.
If they do a season 3.
They are doing a season.
No,
3.
they are, dude. Did you see how they ended that shit?
There's no way. They didn't just throw Dorothy back in for no reason.
No. Hell no.
Who says it's her?
Who? What?
Tristan, you are fucking stupid. No way.
What do you mean, man?
Right now.
No. What do you mean? What do you mean it's her?
I said, who said it's her? No, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I was kind of confused by some of the last couple things that happened.
Bro.
Why?
Well, like, who... So, Laurent became a diplomat, right? Like he always wanted to. But who... It's like we were supposed to recognize the president, and I did not recognize the president.
I didn't recognize him either.
I didn't either, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, is that Ronald Reagan?
No, I was
I
very
don't know if
confused
that
who
was
that was supposed to be.
That was W.
Yeah.
Bush.
Yes, not George W. No, I don't actually. I actually have no
AEWs.
idea who that was supposed to
Yeah,
be.
I was very confused.
Yeah, if somebody knows, drop a comment because we're stupid. If
I'll look
that's
it
the
up
case.
sooner or later.
That
or
and then
something.
okay, so the kid that was with
Cynthia.
Cynthia, yeah, that was one of the kids they rescued, right?
Obviously, that was
Yes.
the one that when Makoto tried to save them, he was like, "Why?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
fuck you, Makoto. Yeah,
No, I just had to.
I like that. I did enjoy that part.
yeah, that's a very accurate depiction of that situation.
100%.
I also
No.
liked Cynthia adopting him and trying to train him up to be a good human and have a life.
Yeah,
Right.
no, she can raise him with Thomas, my guy.
Yeah, fuck all
Tom.
that.
My guy Thomas, the painter. Let's go.
But did you really not think that was Dorothy at the end, Tristan? Why wouldn't it be?
I just figured it might be someone else. I'm not sure who though.
That's too many boxes to tick, dog.
Dude, yeah, that, and they literally gave her the same ring back, which is also, okay. While possible, that is a serious reach that they found the ring that Laurent threw off the boat. Like, that's crazy coincidence.
Well, I guess the
missed
point is
that I thought I was paying attention, so I didn't see another phone or another hand.
I guess the point is that things that are thrown in the ocean at that point are drift to that city because they were both thrown at the same location, so they drifted
that
there.
would be true. Yeah.
But I mean, that's the point why it is Dorothy. She got shot, so then she had blood loss. She got amnesia. She drifted ashore to there, and they saved her, and now she's living there. So
Right.
she got thrown off the same spot as the ring, and the ring drifted there. So I guess that's their point, right? That it is Dorothy, and that Laurent could still have her and everything. And I'm like, I don't care. The only ship I like in this show is Edamura and Abby.
Yeah.
They did
No, I agree with
very
you.
little for that this season too.
They
No,
did.
they
They
did
did
nothing.
They could have did
They did-
more for the fucking ending for them, dude. Like selfie, man.
Yes.
God damn. But they did do relationship building with them, but it was very fucking subtle.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It was like her saying things about how she knows Edamura more than them and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where the relationship building came from. But realistically, it was nothing over like how I wanted.
Oh yeah, and like how the biggest thing they did was show her being the one to stop by Makoto's place before everything went down.
But it also leads credence to they're probably going to make another season.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I hope so.
I feel like that's a guarantee at this point.
I would love more of this.
I'd watch more just to see where it goes, but I mean, I would not be disappointed if they're like, you know what, we're just gonna end it here. I'm like, all right, you know,
I
got
wouldn't
what
be
I needed.
disappointed with that. But I did. I mean, I very much enjoyed this show, honestly.
Now, while I'm critical, I think it's just because the first season was so damn good.
First
That's
season was
kind of
awesome,
where I'm
dude.
at. Yeah.
I really don't think this is terrible. I've
No,
watched
no,
much
no.
more stuff as of late than I have than this. You know
For
what I mean?
sure. Yes.
So I want to make sure people understand that. It's just that this had like GOAT potential and it just was good.
Yes. No, I agree. Well, that's the thing. It set itself up for that potential, and then it kind of either plateaued or just kind of fell off.
All they got to do for me is that if they make another season, you can't do one case again.
No, that was one of my favorite things is having the 3 short cases. To be honest.
I like the bouncing around, and that I feel like that really suffered from this.
Yeah,
They
I
did
agree with
bounce
you.
around, and that we only got one plot line, and that plot line had like 3 plot lines, and the villains weren't very good this time.
No, I didn't really
Yeah,
sympathize
that's
with any of
kinda
any of the villains, I should say.
I didn't even find them entertaining. I thought the one girl was boring, and then the Hong Kong dude was just there.
Yeah.
The only part I
No,
liked is when Laurent stabbed his ass in his head.
No, I agree with you, man. I don't know. It was cool how everything ended up connecting, but I don't know. It, like you said, it just kind of disqualified a lot of things that happened.
So, with that said, I would like to say, do keep making this, or if you're done making this, please make more in this animation style and with this good of music, because the music was fucking good.
The music was
Animation's
good,
still
bro.
great. let's besides the story writing, the behind the scenes shit's fantastic still. You know, what I mean?
sure.
Voice
I agree.
acting's great. The Chinese was cool. fucking all that stuff was great. Music was great. It's just that the story this time fell a little bit flatter for me.
I get that.
Hey, but they bought AC Milan this season.
I
You
did
see
write that down. I was like, wow, AC Milan. I was so shocked by that.
That was funny to me. But
I was like, holy shit! I wrote it down. Like, damn, they got AC Milan off this dude.
not AC Milan.
That with the fake ass Adidas logo.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I mean, that wraps up what I have to say about the season. You guys got any questions, comments, concerns?
No, I got my opinions out of the way.
Not really. Yeah. I mean, I was overall content with this personally. I understand why you guys may not have been.
Give us season 3 and make it good, pushies.
Oh my god.
All right, so I'm gonna hand out some scores. I got a 6.5.
Yes. 6.5. I was gonna go 7.5.
For this season, I'm gonna give it, a 7.5 as well.
So
You
I
guys
feel
want to do overall?
no, they can just average it.
Yeah, that's facts.
Go fuck yourself. Do some math, kids, or adults. You're out of school. You don't use your brain anymore. You just lift boxes and shit.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's lesser than the first season. I thought it was dramatically lesser. You guys did not as to my extent, of course, but we all have a relatively within the same range of good
for sure.
When we get something like that, a 7.5 or something, it still means watch it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck the numbers. At the end of the day, if we give something a high score, it means watching. It's worth watching.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, if anything's above like a 6 at this point, it's worth watching from us.
Yeah, if anything below a 6, it either means like we feel indifferent or just don't fucking do it.
Yeah, no, like I said, like a 6 is honestly a good score at this point. It's just if we're considering 5 average, then it is what it is.